Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kanesha. If you're new here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, give me a like, and comment your website down below. Y'all already know how we do. Every video, comment your website down below. I love to support you guys. I love to purchase from you guys. Yeah, so if you guys are new here, yeah, that's my thing. I love purchasing from my subscribers, so always promote down in the comments. So today, as you can see, we have a new series on my channel. It's going to be called Boss Talk. So basically, we're going to be talking about everything entrepreneurship, and it's called Boss Talk because y'all are my boss friends, duh. So yeah, so today we're going to be talking about how I quit my 9-to-5 job 3 years ago. So if you guys are interested in knowing how I quit my 9-to-5 job 3 years ago, or just to give you some type of motivation, I'm just going to be sharing with you guys my journey. It's not the right way, it's not the wrong way, it's just my personal experience. So make sure you guys are keeping that in mind. It's different for everybody. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Oh, by the way, if you guys haven't checked out my other videos, make sure you guys check them out. Right now, I'm wearing a pair of lashes from my In My Bag collection, and I'm also wearing a high gloss. So it just looks like this. And then I'm wearing this liquid lipstick from my trio pack. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys go check that out. And here is the lip gloss that I am wearing. And the In My Bag cases, of course, come in pink. Like, what the heck? So yeah, if you guys are interested in purchasing, make sure you guys go to kdkbeauty.com and use the code YouTube for 50% off. Let's get straight into the video. Enough rambling. How I quit my 9-to-5. So let me just I'm gonna also add pictures and videos and everything just to give you guys a better insight on what I'm talking about. If you guys know me, you know that I've always had side hustles, always had like small little businesses here and there, but I always still worked jobs at the same time. I just had side hustles, and I always enjoyed like making stuff. I was very crafty. I was very I'm a very creative person, and I like making things and just designing different things. So yeah, it wouldn't be a shock to you if you guys know me like where I am now, because like I said, I've been working towards this for a while, like a while. I had a little small business. I don't even want to call them businesses. They were like little hobbies that I did, and I posted pictures right here, just some little hobbies that I did, and yeah, I enjoyed doing it, and it just brought in more income for me, and I had fun doing it. So while I was doing that, I started making more money than what I expected. I was selling on an app called quay. If you guys don't know about that app, it was really popular 3 years ago. It was very, very popular 3 years ago. So I made a lot of money on that app. I was working at Starbucks, and I was working at Big B, and I remember I like all of my jobs, I never really fit in. Like, I was like the rookie. Like, I was never like the best worker. I was never like promoted to a new position. I was just always like, I don't know, like I just never fit in. I never had like friends at work or none of that. Like, the management never liked me. Mind you, I'm not a problematic person. I was very shy. I just recently got out of that, but I was very, very shy, and yeah, so it wasn't like I was just, a bad worker or anything like that. I just was not performing well, if you want to put it like that. So, and all of the jobs that I applied for that I actually wanted, I never really got, so I always had to settle for like little jobs that I feel like I was definitely overqualified for. So like I said, I was working at Starbucks, and I was working at Big B, and it was good because I was a barista at both of them. So I was working at both of those, and then I was at a new store at Big B Coffee. So I watched the store basically open. Like, I was there for the opening day and all of that. So, and I remember just working there and thinking like, dang, if she can do this, I know I can do it. Mind you, I was probably like 19, I don't know how old I was. I think I was like 19, I don't know. But I'm like, if she can do this, I can do this. Like, why am I working here? Like, I always knew that I should not be working where I was working at. So I just had that in the back of my mind. Like, it was honestly inspiration, even though I hated going there and I had to wake up so early to go to work. I think I had to wake up at like 4. I don't drive, and so it was just always hard getting to work, getting home, and it was just, I don't know, working a regular job just would not work in my life. Like, it just would not work. Like, it was just always something. So when I was working there, that's what was going on there. And then I was working at Starbucks as well. When I was working at Starbucks, this was like in August, September, and I wasn't working there long. I was probably working there like a month and a half. I had got hired probably like a month and a half prior to me quitting. So I wasn't working there long, and I remember working there, and it was just like not what I wanted, like, at all. Like, it was just, I don't know, I just did not like it at all. Like, I did not like it. So yeah, I remember I was on the app and I was just selling stuff. I was selling on the app, and then I told myself, if I can make this amount of money by Monday. I remember it was Monday, and I said, if you can make this amount of money by Monday, I told myself that, like, you can quit your job, just, you believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself and you can make this amount of money, like, it was basically like I was trying to prove something to myself. So I ended up making the amount that I wanted to make, and I was so happy. I think I ended up quitting my job like a week later or something like that. And I had thought about it for a while. It wasn't like it was impulsive, like, no, I had thought about quitting for a while. I was depressed. It was ruining my life. I just did not feel good with working at Starbucks or Big B. Before this, I was working at Panera Bread and Hobby Lobby. I just had so many jobs. I worked at Red Lobster. I worked at Dollar Tree. Like, I worked at so many freaking jobs, and I just hated them all. Especially Panera Bread. Panera Bread, I hated that job. The management sucked. That was the worst place that I probably ever worked. Panera Bread and Hobby Lobby. It was horrible. So yeah, so I hated working my jobs. I just never fit in. It was just like I was always like, I don't know, it was just always something. And I wasn't making a lot of money. It was just like I knew that it was so much more to me than that. Like, I knew it. Like, come on now. So like I said, I ended up quitting my job, and I just sold on the app or whatever. I was selling on this app. I was doing good. Me and my fiance ended up getting a house together, and I was literally just selling on this app. He ended up joining me, and we started a brand together. Then this is when we started our online store. So that all happened in September. Fast forward to March. March is when we started our brand together, and yeah, we had an online store. We sold everything. Like, literally, we sold so many products. I can't even remember how many products there was. Like, it was like hundreds of products that we sold. So we did that or whatever. I had more products than him on the website. I do remember that. I remember he had like a small section because he still worked his job, and I had a huge section. So it was mainly my business, but he was like my partner. So yeah, I remember we started the business in March, and I got my first sale like a month later. Like, that was the best thing ever to me. I remember what they ordered. I remember who ordered and all of that. So yeah, I got my first sale, and I was just so excited. And then I remember it was at the end of March too, so it was going into April. And then I remember I just worked with so many influencers. I was very into like law of attraction and manifesting what I wanted, positive vibes. I was very into all of that, like very into it. So I would write in journals. I would write in my planners. I would write vision boards. I would always like watch people that were also like into that and stuff. Like, I was very into it. So whatever I wanted, I wrote it down, and I made sure I met that goal. So from April, it started picking up. And I was like, dang, like, this is like good or whatever. So it started picking up or whatever. And then July came. This is the most amount of money that I've ever made in my life in 1 month. Like, literally, like, I was working with so many top influencers. I was doing paid promotion. I was just sending them products, and they were promoting for me. And I think this was when it was very cheap to do this, because the whole influencer thing, it was popular, but it wasn't as popular as it is now. Like, I remember the most I ever paid was like $250. But the return was really, really good. Most of the time, you could just send them the product and they would tag you. Like, now I feel like influencers, they do that, but not big influencers. I was working with influencers that had at least like, I wanted influencers that had at least 100K, 500K, a million followers. That's why I grew so fast, so big, because I was working with multiple people. I was investing in myself, and I was just working, like literally, I was just working. So with all of that came so many orders, and it was so overwhelming for me because I got orders all across the world. Like I got orders from countries that I didn't even know existed, like that I couldn't even pronounce. Like I got orders everywhere. Like it was crazy. It was just like I couldn't believe it was happening, and it just became very, very overwhelming, and I couldn't handle it by myself. Like I said, it was mainly my website more than my fiance's because he had a regular job. So I really handled everything by myself. And yeah, it just became overwhelming. I remember I did not want to go to the post office because every time I went to the post office, I had a huge bag of packages, and they hated me. Like, they literally hated me. So I developed like anxiety about going to the post office. Like I did not want to go. Like I did not want to go. My mom, she helped me out a lot with going to the post office with me, and they would be mean to me and everything, but when we went, I would just literally let her handle it, and I would just like be on my phone or something because it just annoyed me so much, and I just didn't want to argue with anybody like that. I worked with so many people. I remember when I had my first little shop on Instagram called Kanesha's Creations. I remember I worked with so many like different influencers before they were even big, and yeah, I remember sending them products and stuff. Like I worked with Dior. It's so crazy because that's when her name was Bambino Kitten. Like that's how long ago this was. Like yeah, y'all, if y'all real fans of her, then y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I worked with all of these YouTubers, queen. I literally can't even remember like everybody that I worked with, but I used to do paid promotion with everybody, and I just was like, I was getting it, y'all. I was literally getting it, but it was overwhelming. It became too much. It took over my life, and it just was like, it was too much. Now we're in the fall time, going into the winter time, and it's still too much. Like it was just too much for one person to handle. And I'm the type, like, I want to do everything by myself. I didn't want to get an assistant because I didn't trust anybody. And it was just, I don't know, it just became too much, like too much. It made me very stressed, and I don't know, like I felt like alone, because how we can go to YouTube now and just find other entrepreneurs and stuff like that. Girl, you cannot do that then. I remember doing like office tours and stuff on this channel when I had this business or whatever, and it wasn't popular. Like you didn't show your business and stuff like that then. I remember watching only like 1 or 2 girls that had businesses. I forgot their YouTube channels, but I remember watching them, but that was it. And they didn't have a business how I had mine. They had like hair companies and stuff like that. So yeah, so it was just very like hard because I felt like alone and I couldn't relate to nobody, or if I did try to vent to someone, like, you know, they don't understand. So it was just, I was kind of just like, having a 9-to-5 job was way easier than this. Like I always wanted to like just stop. Like I don't know. It was just a lot. And by this time I had already created another business, and this was like a low maintenance business. Like I didn't have to do a lot. I didn't have to like do too much for this business. So, but it brought in a lot of profit and income. So I didn't have to do a lot for it at all. Like it was, it's a dropshipping business. I still have this business to this day, but yeah, so I started that business, and I was just, you know, focusing on both, juggling both and all of that. And by this time, my fiance, he had quit his job. So we both were working on both businesses together now full time. So it got a little bit easier, and things were looking up and stuff, but it was just still like overwhelming. It was still just a lot. It was just a lot. The decision in like, I think that March, to go ahead and shut down that online store. And I wanted to just get everything together and just relaunch or whatever. But I just never relaunched it. I was supposed to relaunch and just, you know, start fresh and everything, but that just did not happen. So basically I had that online store for a year, and I still had my other business business, so I was still, you know, using that for income and everything like that. When I had my online store, me and my sisters, we started a brand called KDK Lashes. So yeah, we had that brand. We just sold eyelashes, and selling eyelashes then, that was not popular. It was not popular online. You didn't really see that at all. Like, you didn't see small businesses selling eyelashes. You just didn't. Like, it just was not a thing. I sold lip glosses just like this. Now, selling lip gloss, it was kind of popular then, but not as popular as it is now. So yeah, I made lip gloss and I sold that then, and that was actually one of my best selling products when I had this store or whatever. Now back to me shutting the business down or whatever. So I took like a whole year just to like get myself together, and I was planning on moving. I did end up moving cities or whatever, so I still had the dropshipping business, so that was my income. And yeah, I was just getting myself together and just focusing on me and my health and everything like that. So I ended up moving in November of last year. Me and my sisters decided that we wanted to relaunch our lash company. So it was called KDK Lashes, and we switched the name to KDK Beauty just because we wanted the line to be a beauty line and not just eyelashes. So that was in like December, January, stuff like that. So no, it was like in December, and then we launched in January. So now we have KDK Beauty, and now I'm the only owner, and this is where I am now. I still have my dropshipping business, and I have the wholesale business and my eyelash subscription box. So if you guys want to keep up with everything, make sure you guys are following everything that's linked down in the description box. I always have everything linked down in the description box. So yeah, it was a very rocky journey, I want to say that. I know entrepreneurship is like super trendy and like, I don't know, everybody wants to do it, but I feel like it makes it look so easy, and it's really not easy. It's really not. And I always want to clarify that it's not easy. I always want to inspire people and motivate people to do it, but make sure you guys are doing it for the right reasons, because if you're not, it will not go well. It will not go well at all. Make sure you guys are still wanting to do it when you're not getting no orders, when you're not making any money, when nobody's supporting you, when all of that, because I feel like that's the true test. When you still want to keep going, when you're still posting, when you're still promoting yourself, when you're not getting any sales, when you're not doing well and all of that, that really shows you like, okay, this is something that I'm really like into, that I'm really like, I really like enjoy or whatever. Because a lot of people, if the money goes down, if, you know, nobody's supporting them, or if they feel like, you know, or if they feel like everybody's doing it or whatever, you know, those are the people that quit. And there's nothing wrong with quitting when you have valid points. But my point is just the money aspect, like, oh, I'm not making enough money, and and you just quit. But it's not about the money. I have a true passion for entrepreneurship. It's always been my passion to help other women start businesses, or men start businesses. My fiance, he now has his own moving company, and I helped him with that. So it's just, I really like entrepreneurship. Like, I've always liked it. I went to college for business, on and off. I should have my freaking bachelor's degree right now, but some of y'all know how it is. Life just happens. So eventually I will go and get my business degree, because I'm pretty sure I only have like a few credits left that I need to get, and I'm going to make sure I get that degree because it's mine, and I need it. But yeah, so also this past year when I moved cities or whatever, I started real estate, so I will be a realtor soon. I have to finish 2 more classes, me and my fiance. And yeah, so I'm really into entrepreneurship. I'm not just into, you know, selling lip gloss or eyelashes. Like, no, entrepreneurship as a whole, I'm just really into it. I like teaching it. I like talking about it. I like selling anything. Like, I really feel like I just, you know, I don't know, it's just something in me, you know? So your girl gonna be selling houses soon, basically. So I'm gonna be selling houses soon, and I can't wait. Next year is gonna be a huge year for me and my fiance, and I can't wait because, yeah, I'm just really excited, and I hope this video helped one person or inspired someone to, do it, or gave someone, the validation that they needed, or, because it's not easy. And I know it can look so easy on Instagram, on YouTube. It's not easy, y'all. It's not easy. Like, you're going to have ups and you're going to have downs. Like, and that's just how it goes or whatever. I wish you guys the best, and I hope you guys, if you're up, I hope you guys stay up forever. But just know there's a lot of failing in entrepreneurship, and I definitely failed way more than I've won. So yeah, and I think the test with entrepreneurship is failing. Like, are you just gonna give up, or are you gonna keep going? One thing I do regret is closing my store, but like I said, I had a lot going on personally, a lot of personal stuff going. I had a lot of personal stuff going on, a lot going on. So I just felt like I needed to focus on myself for a little bit because it was taking over my life. But I'm older now, I'm wiser now, I've learned a lot. I've learned so much. And I could just feel I could just feel something coming, like something big is gonna happen to me, and I could just feel it, and I just know that everything is gonna be good. I feel like my business is just gonna take off, and yeah, so I'm just gonna speak that into existence. So if you guys needed a sign to start your business, girl, do it. Make sure you guys are doing it for the right reasons. Just like anything in life, make sure you guys are doing it for the right reasons for yourself. I wish you guys the best, and if you guys need help with anything, that's what my channel is here for. Make sure you guys go check out my videos, and yeah, I hope you guys check out all of my videos and learn something new. If you guys have any ideas that you guys would like me to talk about, make sure you guys comment that down below. If you guys have any failed businesses, or if you're going through stuff or something like that, comment down below. You can vent. We can all just talk to each other and share our experiences. Entrepreneurship comes with a lot of isolation and people feeling lonely. People that you expect to support you, they don't support you, and that could be hard on some people. So that's why your mental health is very, very important. Make sure you guys are taking breaks. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. It's okay not to be up all the time. It is okay. That is so normal. Like, when I tell you that is so normal, y'all, it's so normal. Make sure you guys, when you are down, make sure you guys are going back to the drawing board and figuring out what's going wrong, what can you do to better everything, and what can you do to help your business. That's all that matters, is what you do in those situations. So yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have not subscribed yet, girl, I don't know what you're doing. Let's hit 10K. We should be at like 8,100 right now. So I really appreciate you guys if you like this video and comment anything down below. Y'all know we always support each other on this channel. Make sure y'all go check out other people's websites down below, Instagrams and all of that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, boss friends, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye. Oh yeah. And I have webinars. If you guys need any vendors for eyelashes or custom eyelash packaging or anything like that, make sure you guys go check out my webinars. Everything is always linked down in my description box, y'all. Always linked down in my description box. So always read my description box, because I make sure I fill it out for you guys in every video. So yeah, I have webinars available. If you guys want to support your girl, make sure you guys go support me at kdkbeauty.com. Use the code YouTube for 50% off. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I wish you guys so much success. If you're an entrepreneur, hey girl. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video and supporting me. I see every comment, I see every message that you guys send me. I cannot reply to all of them like at once, but if you guys see me replying back to your comment like 3 weeks later, that's why, because I'm just trying to like reply back to everybody. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, make sure you guys are commenting down below, because it really helps your girl out, and liking this video. I hope this video really motivated anyone to keep going. I really like to share the negative sides of what goes on in businesses as well as the positive, because I just like being real with you guys and letting you guys know that it is okay. People think that everything just, goes up like that, but girl, it's like this. It's like a roller coaster. I hope you guys found this video helpful, or just, interesting, just to know, a little bit of my story and it's a brief overview. I did not go into detail with anything, so you guys may hear me talk about certain things again, like in detail. So yeah, if you guys like this new series, Boss Talk, then subscribe to my channel and comment what topic should I do next, okay? Thank you, bye. Subscribe.